What we're seeing now is straight up tyranny. I mean, I warned about this for 10 years, more than 10 years. It's been a decade at least now that I've been talking about this, warning everybody about it. I stopped making videos for a long time because, quite honestly, I just didn't think that anybody cared. I didn't think that anybody cared. And now I'm finding that there's a group of people that I'm here in New Hampshire that I've been involved with that do care an awful lot. And for those of you who don't know, that's 8.3 liter. And I actually had David on here a little while ago. So I'm just going to talk about some news articles that that came across my desk today. And I mean, this is some scary stuff, guys. I mean, really, really scary stuff. But let me go through a couple of news articles first. The first one that I ran across was this one talking about how bacterial pneumonias are on the rise because of people wearing masks. We said this was going to happen, a long time ago. Back at the beginning of this thing, we said you shouldn't be wearing a mask. And now they've got this doctor who's saying new research is showing that cloth masks may be increasing the aerialization of SARS-CoV-2 virus into the environment, causing an increased transmission of the disease. So not only do we know that masks are bad, not only do we know that masks don't work, but now we know that they're actually making people sick. Let me say that again for the people in the back who haven't given a shit for the last 10 years. Now we know that they are making us sick. They are making you and your family sick. Just connecting yet? Because if it isn't connecting yet, it's about to. It's about to get very, very real up in this channel. So that's the first article, okay? I'm gonna daisy chain this right on up through so you guys can see how my day has gone, because this is exactly how my day has gone. These are the articles that I've been seeing come across my desk one after the other. And I think you should see them, because the mainstream media won't show you this stuff. They won't. Number two, from the Patch. And the Patch is a pretty well-known, widely talked about media outlet. This is talking about masks, social distancing, but guess how long this is going to go, guys? Guess how long Fauci says this is going to go now? 2022, likely into 2022. So we went from a few days to a few weeks to a few months to a few years. This is where it's going, guys. They are never going to let you go. And I never going to let you go. I told you this was going to happen. Did I not? Did I not tell you that they were never going to give up the masks? Anytime you give government an inch, they want a mile. You give them a noose and they will hang you with it for damn sure. And that's what you're looking at right here in front of your own eyes. This has been tyranny, and it's going to get way, way worse. Okay? Way worse. Oh, and it's going to get worse while I'm going live right now, because I want you to see a few of these things. I want you to understand exactly what we're dealing with here. Okay? So let me go back here for a second. I'm not in the chat, guys. I'm not going to discuss stuff right now. I just want to go through this. Okay? So this one, Broward County. Keep hearing about it. Keep hearing about it. And my buddy Robert pointed that out. No mask, no child custody. So in other words, if you go to court for a custody case over a kid and you're not wearing a mask, that's now considered a factor as to whether or not you should keep your kid. Anything? Crickets? I don't know what people need to see, because it's already gone. I mean, and I was saying that like 5, 10, 15 years ago. I don't know what people need to see before they wake up and understand what's happening. 9/11 sure as hell didn't do it. Nobody, nope, nah, we went right back into the depths of, you know, stupidity. Nobody saw this stuff coming, right? Nobody. No, there were a lot of us that saw it coming, and a lot of us preached about it for 10 years, and no one wanted to hear it. No one wanted to hear it. And so here we are. I want to know where all those people are now. They say, oh, you're a conspiracy nut. You're a conspiracy nut. I want to know where you are now. I do. Because you're not here. You're not telling me how wrong I am. And, you know, furthermore, look, so this is just, this is getting old, guys. And it was getting old before. That's why I went away from this. That's why I walked away in like 2016, I think it was 2015, 2016, and I said, you know what, I'm not going to do this anymore. I'm not going to keep preaching about this stuff anymore. And here I am yet again. All right. Now we're going to get into the fun stuff. Now we're going to get into the internment camps that I told you were coming 12 years ago. I started telling you that 12 freaking years ago. And here we are going through the same thing all over again, except this time it's really happening. In Canada, it's really happening. And if you think for 1 second that it's going to happen, oh, this is just going to happen in Canada, it's not going to happen here. Yeah. It's just like the virus, you know. People would say, oh, you know, that's happening in China, that's not here. Then it was, oh, it's happening in Italy, it's not happening here. Now, then it's happening in the UK, it's not happening here. What the fuck, guys? I don't know what you got to see. I don't know what you have to see to understand. So much of this has been going on for a long time. You've had your chances. You've had your chances to stand up, speak up, say something, and now the boot is almost on your neck. It basically is. I mean, basically. So here's the deal. I'm not going to play the video. I'll link it down in the description. But basically, they've come out and said that they're going to have internment camps for people in Canada if they don't quarantine. Okay, now, without getting into all of the nitty-gritty details of this, you can watch the video. It will be in the description, and it's the one you're looking at right now on your screen. Man, I've felt like a broken record for so long, and now it's just, the validation hurts. It actually kills me because I didn't want to be right. I don't think any of us wanted to be right. But what hurts more is that I'm losing friends over this shit. You know, people just, they didn't want to listen. They don't really care. They don't really see a way out. Oh, we'll just go along to get along. Fuck that noise. Okay? I'm here to tell you, this is far from over. We've got a long, long road ahead of us. And without getting into politics, because, you know, I'm not a political kind of person necessarily. Without getting into politics, I'm just going to say this. If Biden wins in November, if he's selected, because they're not elected, they're selected. We've known it for a long time. We've preached it to you people for over 10 years, and no one listened then either. So I'm going to say it one more time for the people way in the back. They're selected. They don't give a shit about you. Got me? They don't care about you or your family or your family's well-being. They don't care about you. This is all about control. Every single bit of it. I'm also going to link this video down in the description. And actually, this isn't from his channel, but it was a repeat from his channel. I'll have to find it, but it's High Impact Vlogs, I think it is. Look, I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to stay right here and keep preaching, and I guess I'm preaching to the choir for the most part. But when I saw the masking become a big deal. And then, you know, we saw the numbers go down, but the masking became an even bigger deal. How did that make any sense? Huh? And then all of a sudden, now we're at a situation where the masks are a huge deal. And we're in the middle of a case-demic, people. We're not in the middle of a pandemic. There is no pandemic. I just want to be crystal fucking clear about that fact. There is no pandemic. Never has been. Because at 99.8% survival rate, that's not a pandemic. I don't care what planet you're living on. Okay? I mean, there's just so much. Yeah, High Impact TV. That's actually that's the guy's channel. High Impact TV. Man, it's just very tiring. Very tiring. Yeah. I don't even know if I activated the chat on this thing. I'm still learning, guys. So I apologize if, you know, the video didn't come out right or whatever, but I've pretty much said everything I had to say. You know, I'm too old for this shit. Yeah. I never stop saying that. But I'm not gonna shut up. I'm not gonna sit down. And you know, I'm gonna keep making videos the only way I know how. So listen, if you got something to say it in the comments below, because I can't see if you're typing something in chat right now anyway. But I'm gonna get that worked out the next time I go live. This has been just too much. Too much, guys. We're headed down a path of complete tyranny. If you don't have a gun, get a gun. I don't care who you are. Get a gun. If you don't know how to use it, learn how to use it. If you know me and you want to know how to use it, call me. I'll show up and I'll help you. It's just very, very exhausting to listen to people not know what they're talking about. And furthermore, actually ignoring this stuff right in front of their face. Just flat out ignoring it. I don't know, whatever. This is Watchman out. I'm going to come back with a better one. This just did not go the way I wanted it to.